parenting,
Hey, Slade in here.
co-stars, whatever you guys.
Just stand in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a quick promo with you guys.
Okay.
Fun with it.
Okay.
He's so cute.
This week's episode.
Very fun.
Not Too Taboo.
You're fixing my hair?
No, I just wanted to touch you.
Oh, Lordy. Okay.
I love it. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And 3, 2.
Oh.
I'm rolling them in. Okay, you guys. Everyone quiet. And 3, 2.
Hi, you guys. On this week of Not Too Taboo, we have the amazing, talented, funny Alec Mappa.
Oh my God, he's really good. Father, comedian, actor, and all-around superstar, and he smells delicious.
So tune in. You guys are going to love it.
I love these guys.
Good. Awesome.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Hey.
I'm like, can you just coach everyone?
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank y'all too Friday.
So are you going to arrange
11
that?
o'clock Friday.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, Alec.
Good.
Hey guys, I'm Gretchen Christine Rossi, a lifestyle architect, social media maven, and CEO of Gretchen Christine International. But my biggest accomplishment yet is definitely becoming a mother to our precious baby girl, Skylar Gray.
And I'm Slade Smiley, your baby daddy.
That's right, babe.
I'm, at this point, the proud father of 3 amazing children who've taught me so much about life along the way. I have been a serial entrepreneur since the age of 18.
That's right.
Had some success. Had a lot of failure.
If that ain't the truth.
What? Hey now. But collectively, we've dealt with so many things together, and I'm so excited to have an opportunity to do the show with you.
I know. I mean, everything from marriage and divorce, financial struggles, sadly kids with cancer, legal disputes, public ridicule, false accusations, relationship issues, lost loved ones, dealt with insane people, right?
Yep, that's just to name a few. But through all of this, we have managed to come out even more in love.
Yes.
And all of that without ever tying the knot.
I know, right? So the question is, you guys, when the odds are stacked against us, how do we shift and create something from nothing? How do we grow and flourish despite our circumstances? The goal of this podcast will be to bring you stories of real life people discussing the sometimes too taboo topics from a raw and authentic place to help encourage and uplift you to keep on going and shamelessly seek success, contentment, and true happiness.
We want you all to join us in being blatant, bold, and brash in your pursuit. This is Not Too Taboo. Hey, and we definitely want your feedback.
Why are we saying hey? Why are we saying hey?
It's improvisation, Gretchen. Quit judging.
Hey. And we want to hear from you guys.
Thank you, Coach
Okay,
Gretchen.
you're welcome. I'll be here all week for you.
We definitely want to hear from you guys. We want to interact. We want to know what subjects you guys want to talk about. So please tweet Gretchen, not me because I'm antisocial.
That's the truth.
Send her a DM. Send her a message on Instagram. We definitely want your feedback.
That's for sure. And so you guys be sure to download and click the subscribe button because we will be coming to you every week on Not Too Taboo.
You thought a lot about this.
No, I wrote it out. I spent hours doing this. So yeah, I thought a lot about it.
Where was I?
Apparently sleeping.
I might have been breastfeeding.
Yo, you wish, buddy. God, if only you could breastfeed. It would have made my life so much easier.
It's not like I don't have man boobs.
That's a good point.
Guys.
I know, from the OC.
From the OC.
We're up here all the time, though.
Yeah.
Don't let
Here
her
all
fool
the
you.
time.
Yeah. Your movers and shakers.
We try to
we
be.
don't like people in Orange County.
That is not true. Oh my God. Well, that's a little bit true.
Yeah, save that for the air.
Yeah, exactly.
Save it.
Yeah, they know. They know. I've told them before.
To their face.
To their
on
faces.
television.
Yeah.
They don't like
Exactly.
you.
In your face,
Yeah.
Orange County.
Oh my gosh,
Your
that's
skin
too
is
funny.
like, I'm just going to look at your skin.
My
I'm just gonna
skin?
stare at you.
Oh, okay, let's go for
yeah.
it. I love it. Really?
Wow.
My skin's fabulous.
That's pretty good.
Oh, thanks, man. That's a compliment.
Look
That
how
was-
young he looks.
I had what?
I had Botox because
I
I'm
need
55.
Botox. Look at, I need Botox.
You're 55?
Yeah, I can't get angry anymore. Look at me.
I'm angry at you.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah, you
be.
look so
I want to
great.
look like that.
Thanks.
I
Really.
need
Like I'm in my late
Botox.
60s.
Yeah, me too. Well, we'll talk about it on air, kids.
Alec,
Or the
if
dark
we
crystal.
if we were ever looking down our notes, don't think we're not paying
You're
attention
bored.
to you.
Pay attention to me. I need eye contact.
There's a lot to know about you, so sometimes
Yeah.
we have to reference.
Yeah, look at me.
notes,
I
so.
can't orgasm until you do. You have to
The
look
fact
at
that
me.
you have a heart
Right,
out
yeah.
really makes
Too
me
funny.
flossy.
Hard out.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, pull out. Pull
Yeah.
out at 1.
Do it slow.
I'm fine until then.
Do it slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're ready.
Stand by.
We'll be on his forever. Oh, testing
Hi,
him.
this is Alec Mappa coming to you live from Paramount Studios in Hollywood, California.
He's done this before.
No, this is my first time anywhere. I'm so nervous.
Too funny.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you going to intro our guest, Gretchen?
I'm going to intro him.
Okay, take a big breath. Go ahead.
You guys, we are. You guys, we're so excited about our next guest. You know him from Ugly Betty, Desperate Housewives, or his network comedy specials. You guys have seen him on Blackish, Scream Queens, Two Broke Girls, Jane the Virgin, Roseanne Seinfeld, NYPD Blue, The Jamie Foxx Show.
He's
Friends,
actually
Dharma,
too
and
busy to
Greg.
be here.
Wow, what am I doing here?
I literally cannot even tell you how many things he's been on, you guys.
yeah.
And has also been the first gay Asian series regular on the CBS show Some of My Best Friends.
That's right. Filmed right here in the Paramount lot with Jason Bateman 20
I love that.
years ago.
I love it. Please welcome the wonderful, amazing, talented, funny comedian, TV, and film star Alec Mappa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, whoa,
Perfect.
good looking, charming,
Perfect.
charismatic, and he smells
Charismatic.
delicious.
I do. I'm wearing the Tom Ford today.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
smells good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's
It
was
good.
really good.
Black Orchid.
Black Orchid.
What's your favorite scent? What gets you going? What do you like?
You're not going to believe this.
All right.
I don't wear scent.
I don't wear anything. I
don't.
smell
No.
naturally like lavender and flowers.
No,
What
it's
do you
vanilla.
Really?
No, I wear vanilla lotion.
Vanilla lotion.
Vanilla lotion. Mm.
Although lately I haven't been wearing the vanilla. It's just been the baby's lotion because that's all I have access to.
Baby
The
lotion.
vanilla for 10 years. I always want to take a dip in that. I think.
Yes. Congrats on the baby. Your baby
Thank
was born
you.
on my birthday.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Wait,
July
is your
10th?
July
is your
10th.
Your
is my
birthday's
birthday.
July
Your daughter's a
10th.
Cancerian, so
She
good luck with that.
is.
She is.
Wait, why is that bad?
What are you?
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay, Scorpio
Scorpio.
and Cancers
Get along.
have a very loyal friendship.
Yes.
It's a very deep, intense
Yes,
friendship. So
yes.
That
that's
means we're going to
good.
be close for a
And-
very long time.
Yeah, what are you?
She's
we
Scorpio
are a
too.
day apart in our.
Okay,
in
so
our,
you're both Scorpios. So that's a good
Scorpios.
triangle to have.
Yeah.
It is.
Cancers are very, they're all about feeling.
Yes.
Because it's a summer sign.
Yes.
Winter signs like Aquarius are always thinking about the future. What am I going to plant? What's happening next? And summer signs are all about like big ideas and what's ahead, and it's sunny and it's beautiful out. And
I
I
love
feel,
that.
I feel. The downside of that is they take things super personally.
Yeah, they're very sensitive.
Yeah,
yeah.
really
Like their
sensitive.
empath mother?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And Scorpios can be very with that tail. You
Yeah,
can
we
be
can
very
be.
biting in a fight.
Well,
so.
if you piss us off enough,
Yeah.
we're really nice.
What's it
until you
like when
piss us off.
Scorpios fight?
Actually, so you know what?
We're the
Want to
same
hear this?
Scorpio.
Yeah.
We're both white Scorpios. We're not. If you have a
Why the
bl-
Scorpio gotta be white?
If you have a black
he's
and
racist.
if you have a black and a white Scorpio, then
I didn't know there was a distinction.
yes, yes.
Oh.
Oh,
So
yeah, they're very-
he used to date someone that was a black Scorpio and it was bad between them.
Oh.
But because we're both white Scorpios, which are the nicer Scorpios.
And how long have you
works
guys
out.
been together?
11 years.
Okay. 11 years of
Speaking
the hardest.
you
the
have
first
been,
11 years.
You have been with your husband for how many years?
18.
18
Oh my gosh. That's a
18
long
years.
time.
Yeah.
How do you make it work?
Well, I wake up in the morning and I roll over and I say, whatever happens today, I'm already sorry. I'm already sorry.
That is
I'm
really
already
That's
sorry. So when
brilliant.
you're pissed at me later on, know that I've apologized in advance.
That's brilliant.
Because I don't think people really get what marriage is. I think people go into it kind of like with the Hearts and Flowers and the Bride magazine and everything. And
Yeah.
that, the wedding's one day and then it's the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And if you live with one person for any amount of time, that's an experiment of terror. you see their worst, the best and the worst
Yes,
of them. And
you
when
really
the worst
do.
comes out, you have to go, it's okay. You're just hungry.
okay, I'm dying to know. Does
You're
he
just
still laugh
sad.
at your jokes after 18 years?
He's the funny one, actually.
What?
At home, I'm like a
You get to steal
housewife
his
and
jokes?
all the time. If I tell a joke on stage and it gets a groan, like he's all about body, fart, poop. If it gets a groan
Yes,
on
I
stage,
like him.
It's because my husband said it and I'm repeating it on stage. Like I had a joke on stage where people just went, "Oh," and I said, "I will not be happy until somebody throws up." Like, just, yeah, he has a really
I
wrong
need to
sense
call
of
him
humor.
'cause I need new jokes.
Why?
Because I only use the same two on Gretchen like for the last
Yeah,
11
but-
years.
Oh, but it's working. It's worked
I
for 11
laugh
years
all
so
the
far.
time.
She giggles still.
Yeah.
I still laugh at him.
Laughter. And you guys aren't married.
No.
No.
Okay. That's
we had a
That's
date,
interesting.
but we missed it.
Yeah. Do you want to be
Got
married?
busy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, we don't have to be. Here's
Right.
the thing. The thing that I love about Slade's and my relationship is that a marriage license doesn't make our commitment any
No, it doesn't.
stronger or
Yeah.
any less.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the balloon
You're
on
like
the
gay
finger,
guys
right?
before marriage was legal.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, literally.
Yeah, we're like, we don't need your license.
I
and
know.
the
Am I the top
government
or the
to say
bottom?
It's okay.
What does that mean?
I need to know if I'm the top or the bottom.
Is he a pitcher or a catcher?
Yeah, we should identify that.
Depends
I
on
heard no subject was off limits today.
Yes.
No subject is off limits.
It
He's
doesn't-
already not looking at me.
Trust me, if Gretchen could have a strap on, she would.
Oh
Really?
my lordy, for the love of God.
Would you?
Deny it. Try to deny it right now. Try to deny
Well,
it.
there might be a couple times that I feel like
You wish you had.
Sometimes I wonder what it would be
she
like
wants
to have a
peg you.
penis.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well,
I mean,
you can go to any store in West Hollywood right near here.
I mean, I've
and buy one.
never done that,
Yeah.
but sometimes I do think to myself, I think it'd be fun to have a penis.
Right.
Why not?
I myself have never said I think it would be fun to have a vagina.
Ever?
That's never. Nope. Not top
No.
of mind. No.
Really?
Well, I just feel like the fact that you get to go around like poke people is kind of fun. I don't know why.
What do you think's going on?
I don't know.
I poked several people on the hallway on the way here.
You did
Yeah,
too?
listen, when you have a penis, that's what you do. That's what you do.
You and I have a lot in common.
Yes.
That's where the butt out hug came from with men.
The butt out
The
hug?
butt out.
Oh,
because
yeah,
if
no
you don't
homo.
butt out,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you get a little man land rubbing.
Yeah, you
that's
get
why
a
I
little
butt
I gotta
out.
stop
You
you
get a
two of
little
you. This
sword
is going
fight.
bad real quick.
See?
Yeah,
little
you get a
sword
sword
fight.
fight. And then, when a straight guy is really secure in their masculinity,
Yeah, that's so
then
true.
you don't get a butt out hug.
No, I go all in.
Wait, okay, so question.
Yeah.
So how did Slade hug you?
He hugged me
All
very good,
in.
and he was all in, and I
Yes. You
I
touched him?
complimented his body, which is
Uh-huh.
nice.
Yeah,
It's
his
so
body
nice
is
Yeah.
nice.
because
Yes.
I'm really I have roles.
You're a
where
little
they shouldn't
chubby
be.
right now.
Really?
He has
Yeah.
to lose
No,
like
you're-
25 pounds.
You're totally. Can I say the F word?
yeah, can we?
You're
yeah.
totally fuckable.
Yes.
Yeah,
That-
totally.
I
That is-
agree.
Like you could go to a bar in West Hollywood right now, and you would get a lot of
We've
attention.
just
You would
become
he
get-
does it
closer.
all the
You
time.
would get a
Become
lot
closer.
of daddy action. Are you
Yeah.
that kind of straight guy that flirts with gay guys?
Totally.
Sure.
Yeah, you like the attention.
Well, it's not merely about
It's
the
not
attention.
the attention. He just like he
He likes getting
people.
gay
I'm just
action
not-
every once in a while.
No.
Why don't I get gay action every now and then?
No.
David
No.
Duchovny's like that.
Yes.
He like flirts with everybody, and he really likes the attention of gay guys.
You know what's interesting? I don't know if he likes the attention. He just likes
I think it's
people,
fun.
And
I just
he
like people.
And he likes people. And so like if they're flirting with him, he'll flirt right
I'll flirt
back.
back.
But he's not like he's not going there. He just
Yeah.
enjoys like
He's not
having
like,
fun.
bye, honey, I'm going out to West Hollywood. I'm
Yeah,
going to the
no.
Abbey tonight.
No,
Yeah,
not
we
yet.
love the Abbey.
Not
That's a lot
yet.
of
Not
fun.
at this point in our relationship.
Yeah.
I don't think we've gone to the other side.
You
yet.
must get a lot of attention in the bars and stuff when
Oh
when
my
you're in
God.
a gay
You know what?
environment. Everybody must be like, oh.
Yeah, the gay bars for sure. They're really
a fight
fun.
broke out at the Abbey because the guys were fighting over who got the next picture with Gretchen.
Ooh.
Security
so
had to
funny.
remove us.
A fight?
Total fight.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're causing fights in West
Yeah.
Hollywood.
And
was
she's been at
crazy.
the Abbey hair dancing on stage with Candace Kane.
Yeah.
Fun
That was
fact.
fun.
Ooh,
Fun
Candace
fact.
Kane is a very dear friend.
She's the
Worlds
best.
colliding.
Love her.
Yeah, I
Yes.
love Candace.
Yeah, she's the best.
Good people.
You know, Alec, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So how did you even discover that you were funny?
Well, that's like a defense mechanism. It's a survival mechanism.
Tell me why.
I mean, we all have survival mechanisms that we use socially. I don't know. I mean, you've probably looked like this your whole life.
No,
So,
you should see me in the morning. It's
yeah.
nothing like this.
I wore glasses, corrective shoes, and a retainer all at the same time. In the
You
third grade.
did?
Yeah, I used to kick my own ass at recess. So I made people laugh, and that was
Yeah.
my currency.
Yeah.
That was my way of fitting in. Also, I was raised with parents who survived a war in the Philippines, and
Yeah.
they had PTSD. So I was
Yeah.
always clowning around to like, ha, just fireworks, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
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 But that's very true because, I mean, a lot of comedians are actually very, very dark.
Yes.
And the comedy
There's
is
a
that
pit of
it's a
self-loathing.
pit
Yeah.
of self-loathing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that the comedic aspect of their lives is the outlet they have.
Yeah.
To really express that inner turmoil.
But you learn how to read a room. If like I've always been this like Asian sissy kid, so it's always kind of like, how am I going to negotiate this room? How am I going to get through the day at school? And it's usually through making people laugh.
So
Yeah.
would you say, because you also are an actor, what would you
Yeah.
say you enjoy more, being a comedian or an actor? And like, what's your favorite
Being
role?
a comic is super hard.
Yeah.
I've never loved it. I mean, I have friends who are like, I got to do like 3 clubs a week. I'll do like one a month.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's because I have a kid and I live on the east side, and it's just not, comedy is so I can keep working. Because the acting jobs come and they go.
Yes, so
But
true.
comedy, I don't have to wait for somebody. I can do a gig out of town for one weekend and make the mortgage and blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Yeah.
But I love being on a set. I just love it.
Yeah.
It's the easiest thing. If you give me my sides and the X to stand on, I'm so happy. I
How
just
did you
come to
get-
work
How
with
did you get into acting though?
I was at NYU, and then I was on Broadway. I was a New York actor
That's right.
for very long, and then I came out here, and then I didn't work for 3 years. It didn't
Wow.
work. Nobody knew what to do with me. So I started doing stand-up, and then I started getting sitcoms, and then I started working. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow,
We
that's
love
so
the
But I had to
comedy.
start all over. Yeah, you love
We
the
love.
comedy?
We've hosted at the Improv. We had a little variety show where we
Yeah, but
toured
you.
around.
so
Nice.
did you ever see that on Housewives? Did you ever watch Housewives or
I
no?
watched the season you were on,
Uh-huh.
and then sometimes this is how sensitive I am. I don't like all the fighting.
Oh
It
my
kind
God, I
of gets
love
me
this.
down. It
We
gets
don't
me
either.
down.
It gets us down too. That's
It
why
gets
we
me
left.
down. It
Very
gets,
dark.
and also it's the concentration of things that nobody's looking at the big picture.
Yes.
It's kind of like it kind of raises. This is your bread and butter, so I don't want to.
No. But honestly, this is why we ended up leaving the show. Is exactly what you're saying.
What was the last straw? What was the thing where you were like, I'm done?
The last straw for me? It was numerous things, but unfortunately, one of my cast members was involved with a guy that was stalking and harassing me, and I was in court with for 8 years. Yeah, and
she
so
thought it was a means of, and she was supporting him, giving him information on how to stalk and
Just to be
harass,
mean?
just to try to get Gretchen off the show.
just to try and hurt me, and like she just hated me always, and like always tried to like do
Name
things
names.
with me.
Which one was this?
Tamara. Anyway,
Oh.
so she was just a part of that whole
She was
thing.
dating your stalker?
No.
she
wasn't
was friends with
She was friends with the
Stalker.
stalker and was
Yeah.
aiding and abetting and
Yeah.
So
encouraging him to
I
harass
actually
you.
believe that when he made up some BS and filed a bogus $1 million defamation lawsuit against Gretchen, basically trying to blackmail her, and I really think he had cut a deal to split proceeds with her,
You
thinking
do?
we would just pay him to go away.
That's
and
interesting.
we
I've
didn't
never
pay
even
him,
heard that-
We didn't pay
that
him to go
philosophy.
away. We crushed him in court. And now we have more than a $500,000 judgment against him. He's been convicted of stalking.
Wow.
I think part of our regret is I wish I had named her in the lawsuit.
You didn't name her in the lawsuit.
No.
But you have to have a
Should've.
paper trail and you have to have receipts. You have to have
Yeah. Well,
this
we
is-
did.
this is-
We did. I mean, a lot of stuff came out in court. But listen, here's the thing.
How many years ago is this?
This was now 6 years
7.
ago.
Okay.
6 or
Okay.
7,
Okay.
yeah, something
Okay.
like that. But I mean, the truth is that the show just became so toxic and so negative. And literally, she in particular got paid to make up lies about you. Like she would call him a deadbeat dad, and he has a cancer-stricken son, and like he is
I'm
the
sorry.
best dad on the planet. And
Yeah.
she would just make up horrible lies on the
Right.
daily about everyone. And unfortunately, at the time, and still up to just recently, the network rewarded her for that. And
But
many
there was
of the
never
cast
any
members.
point during the filming for you to have a talk with the producers and
Oh
her.
no, we
and
had those
just go,
we did.
conversations.
I'm not cool with this.
We did.
Oh.
We
did,
did.
but
But
they don't
that's
care.
why we left, because
they don't
they
care.
wouldn't respect the fact that I was like, look, my life is literally being threatened by this man. And this is like, you're taking it too far. Like, you're crossing the line.
Horrible.
So that's why we left.
I won't
But
be on a reality show. I mean, I did Worst Cooks in America Celebrity Edition.
You did? How'd
Yeah,
that go?
it was me. The last two people standing were me and Tanya Harding.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? If you had known
Did
him,
she knife you at the end?
Everybody asked that. No, she's very
No,
great.
is she?
She's great. I watched. Did you see I, Tanya? The movie?
I kind of. No, I
it's
didn't
so
see it. Like,
good.
I just saw little,
hear
like,
it's really
clips
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
really, really great. So I didn't want to know who was in the cast, and I flew to New York, and Tanya was the movie playing on the plane, and I walked into makeup the first day. The first person I see is Tanya Harding, and I gave her a hug, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, all of that happened to you." And she said, "It's okay. It's better than being a punchline for 20 years."
Aw.
Yeah.
So I guess we should watch the movie then.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about
You
her.
learn a lot
huh?
about her. You get her side of the story.
Speaking of, though, I really want to talk to you about your son. I find this story so fascinating.
Yeah.
So your son Zion
Yes.
you adopted him at 5 years of
At
age,
5,
right?
he was our foster kid, and we took him home, and he wasn't released from parental rights yet, so he could have gone
Wow.
back to his mother.
Wow.
But within 1 week, well, in a couple days, he never left my side. He was my kid. He was like he had always been my kid.
was it temporary though? Like when you started the process,
Anytime
did you
you go
assume it'd be
through
temporary?
foster adopt, there's the chance that they could go back, because the goal for foster is to reunification. They want the kids to go back.
Right.
But this kid was 5, and on his paper and his file was stamped unadoptable. They said he was very emotionally volatile.
Wow.
They said he was very, he emotionally troubled. I'm like, he's 5. And he's being shuttled around everywhere.
Of course
You
he's
know, I
having
think
those
people would
feelings.
have him for one night, and they'd be like, "No, this is too much." And then I remember the first day, because he slept in the living room. We all slept in the living room together because he didn't want to sleep alone. And the first morning, he was like, "I said, what do you want for breakfast?" He goes, "I'd like peanut butter and jelly." And I said, "Okay." coming right up, and he goes, peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter, and he started crying. And I was like, look, you don't need to do that to get your needs met here. I'm saying, just like I'm telling you right now. Watch this. There's peanut butter, there's jelly, here's the bread. I'm going to put it all together. Wow. All you have to do is ask for it. And he was like, oh, because in previous placements, that's what he would have to do.
Hits the fit, get the attention to give it a
want. So it was, so fostering was about the undoing of a lot of trauma and a lot of, but he was always our kid.
But what
That's what made it like,
so cool.
you know.
But what made you decide to go to the adoption route rather than like
Well,
the
I kept
surrogacy?
losing them.
What do you
So-
mean? What do you mean? I'm like, wait, look
None
at
of-
us.
none
We
of-
were like, wait, what?
None of my pregnancies.
I'm like, well, did you
kept.
go to Lost and Found? Were you at the mall?
My
Like,
husband
what
and I
happened
tried
to them?
My husband and I tried to get pregnant. I was making a gay sex joke.
And did you see? I was like, oh, this is
We
great.
both looked at him
Yeah,
like, huh?
no. Foster adopt. We want to do foster adopt because we had a really good friend who foster adopted a kid from birth. But we also knew that there were tons of kids out there in the system.
Yeah.
My husband was like, if he's at 5, he goes to school right away. You know, we skip all the diapers.
We skip all the diapers and what we're going through right now.
so
Love
true.
you, Skylar.
Yeah. But we didn't actually because he wasn't even properly toilet trained. I
wow,
had to do
so you
all
still
that.
had to
Yeah,
go
I was
through all that.
covered in it.
Yeah.
So, but we decided to do that. We went to a foster adopt class here in the county, and we learned more and more about the kids in the system. And it was one of those things. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, where you kind of like, this is what I'm doing. Like you make a decision in your mind, and all of a sudden, when you make the decision, everything else goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And had you? I mean, did you feel a sense of like, I don't know how to pose this question, but like because of like the way that you, like your life and the way that you had, you know, your circumstances in your life, did that make you feel a little bit more, you know, at wanting to help like a young
Like
boy like
compassionate or
this and
something?
compassionate?
No, I think it
like
was more about
empathy?
like wanting a family. My husband and I had been together for 4 years, and we had a nice house. And we looked at each other one day, and we're like, "Is it just us? Is it just us?"
Yeah.
And then I was hired for a Rosie O'Donnell cruise, which was all their families and their kids, LGBT families, and we saw people that looked like us with kids. And then we were like, "Okay."
And what age were you when this happened?
I was 42.
Did you always know you wanted to have kids?
No.
No.
But my
Interesting.
husband and I were the ones who were always looked after our nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
I was always like, our friends were always pawning off, like, I'm so sick of Disneyland. Can you take my kid? On one of our first dates, my husband and I took a friend's 3-year-old to Disneyland for the first time.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew he was kind of a cool guy. Because he was like, "What are you doing today?" I said, "I'm taking a kid to Disneyland." And he's like,
wanna
he
go.
goes,
He's like,
"I'll
"I'm
go,
going."
I'll go." And I said, "No,
That's awesome.
I'm taking a kid to Disneyland." And he
Wow.
went, and we had a blast.
So what was your biggest surprise through the adoption process?
Or challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge
Challenge or surprise?
Well, I mean, I'm adopting a kid who has PTSD.
Yeah.
There was a lot of abuse in the foster care system, and they have to be completely transparent. They have to tell you everything this kid's gone through.
Oh, wow.
Right? So I knew that going in, but that's like a constant thing. That's like there are memories that my kid will grow up to be a grown man. He'll get married, and stuff will still be sad. And all I could do is kind of give him the space to feel those feelings, process them with a therapist, or you know what I mean, and acknowledge that those things happen, so he can have the emotional strength to go, okay, I'm not defined by my past.
Right.
My kid is so therapized; he's so emotionally articulate. He'll say things
I
to me
love
like,
that.
"I need a little privacy right now. You're a little bit overwhelming."
I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's so great because
love
I
that
am
he can-
therapized a lot constantly. in
Well,
our
but I love
relationship.
that he can articulate that, and that's kudos to you as a
Yeah,
parent.
and you
that
think
you've
about
been
all
able
the
to
kids
do
in the
that.
system who have PTSD,
Yeah.
who aren't being taken care of, who aren't, you know.
So what made you go, seeing that unadoptable stamp
Mm-hmm.
and all the issues that the kid, you know, had according to this paperwork?
Right.
What made you have the empathy to
past
say,
that.
I'm going to take this on?
Gay, so I have a high tolerance for crazy.
Yeah.
Like, but when you think about the practical things of it, like I'll show you an example. You know, my husband and I thought in practical terms. He's freaked out because he doesn't know where he is. Mm-hmm. And trauma things like I was blow drying my hair. And he was freaking out. He started crying. And I was like, what? I need to blow dry my hair. This beauty doesn't happen all by itself. And he was pointing to the cord. He was saying, the cord. She beat me with the cord. So what? Are we going to be Amish from now on where we're not going to use electricity? I said, come here. This cord is for electricity. That's all it is. Plug it in. Now turn this on. Now let's go to the iron. Now let's go to this.
So
and I
you
showed
just
him cords all over
reteach
the
him
house.
everything.
I have to reteach him, you know?
Yeah.
And would I have to be doing that if I'd had my own biological kid? I don't know. But I think my husband and I both had a lot of empathy for this kid.
Yeah.
It's hot in here.
It got hot all of a
It got
sudden.
hot in
It's
here.
weird
Your
because
water.
it was cold and now it got a little hot.
Yeah,
so.
I get that.
I
No,
think
that's
it's maybe
all.
Have a sip.
It's maybe our chemistry.
It's the chemistry
the heat
between
coming
the
off.
video.
The heat, yeah.
But it's like there are practical things like, did you ever lose your mom in a grocery store or a department store when you were a kid?
Yeah, yeah.
And how terrifying that
Yeah.
was? That happened to these kids, but for real.
Yeah, but for real. Yeah.
yeah,
God.
You know?
the parents haven't found him again.
And the parents haven't found them again.
Yeah,
So
that's-
you have
that's
to kind of,
true.
you're dealing with that and making the child feel safe.
Yeah.
And, and I needed to be needed. That's the real thing. It's like by the time I was 42, I was sick of myself. I wanted to be, because when you have
Yeah.
a baby, as you know,
Yeah.
it's not about you
No.
anymore.
No.
It doesn't matter when you wake up in the morning and
Nope.
you don't feel like it or
Nope.
you're in a shitty mood. There's stuff that she needs
Yeah.
that needs to be done.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Stages of parenthood. We just got to.
We got a big white board up
So-
that says stages
so-
of parenthood. But hold on,
It's
I'm
just
gonna-
telling us to wrap it up.
No, not at all.
No.
It's been fun meeting you both. You're so pretty.
Oh
She
my
is
God,
pretty.
thank you.
I have
You're
this
so
question.
Your
Great.
skin and your lip gloss.
Oh my
and-
gosh.
yeah.
Jeez, thank
She's also
you.
in a cowl neck in Southern
You're-
California in
you're
a hot
allowed to
I
do
know
studio.
she's always cold.
I'm always cold.
It's because of that svelte figure she has underneath. There's no body
No,
fat
I have
at all.
What are you? You're such a liar. I have 25
Kissing up,
pounds to go.
kissing up for later, baby.
Or 20 pounds now.
So you said something that's very interesting to me. Because of your son's PTSD,
Yeah.
I feel like you with kit gloves, have to work him through this process of dealing with all these aspects,
Yeah.
these things that
Yeah.
really set him off.
Right.
But then at the same time, do you consider yourself a strict parent?
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously you have to be forgiving in those instances,
Right.
but at the same time, there have to be strict rules.
Right. Well, we say to him, these things aren't your fault, but it's not an excuse.
I love that.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
love
it's
that.
not an excuse for you to, because we can deal with it in the house, but when you go out into the world and you're a black
Yes.
man with
Yes.
emotional problems, they're not going to care.
They're not going to care.
Yeah,
They're really not going to care. That's
Yeah.
not how the world works.
No.
How was that with adopting a black child too? Was that difficult? Were you concerned about that?
We were concerned about it because, the model in the 70s of interracial adoption was, you're Chinese, but we don't care. We don't see color. Or you're black and we're just going to raise you like one of us. And then you raise kids who are culturally unaware of who they are and where they fit in.
Right.
Yeah.
So my son has a lot of black mentors. His therapist is black. We have a lot of fabulous friends in our lives that come in. And
We're
and-
experiencing a This Is Us moment right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Love that.
Because that's important, because if my son grows up to be a black man who doesn't feel good about being black, that's on me.
You know
And
what?
I can
That's
give him
wonderful.
everything but the experience of what it's like to grow up in
But
a
you know
black
what?
family.
That's
That's
such
true.
a that's
Very
such
true.
a great
That's so well
thing
said.
I mean, that's a huge responsibility that you have taken on. Not only did you, I mean, I got to commend you right now. Not
Yeah.
only did you adopt a child, so that's, you get a trophy for that one to begin
Okay.
with. Then you get a trophy for adopting an unadoptable child with
Right.
all of these issues, and then learning how to navigate through that and teach them.
yeah,
and
I should
redirect
get
that.
something.
And
I should
then-
get a prize. I
and
should get a
then,
Subway sandwich
on
card or
top of
something.
it, then having an interracial, situation like that as well. I mean, that is a lot of
I know, it's a lot.
responsibility.
I don't think about it too much.
No, but that's
Yeah.
so
But it's a lot to
commendable,
deal with.
and I think
It
that's
is.
great that you have done that, and you have
Yeah.
obviously figured out how to do it really well. Now, here's
Yeah.
my question, because we're going through it right now with Scott.
Okay, all right.
We are going through like 92 different stages within 3 months.
Yeah.
So now Zion is 15, right? So talk to me about the different stages of parenthood and what we have to look for.
Well, I only had him from 5, and we studied up on everything, the psychological development of typical kids. And he is typical in a lot of ways.
Right.
From 5 to 10, they love you.
Okay,
Kids
good.
are all about my family. I love my family. Like my kid, I used to drop him off at the drop-off in 2nd grade, and he'd be standing there with his lunchbox, and he'd go, I love you, goodbye, have a great day.
Yeah.
By 11,
Yeah.
they kind of like,
Yeah, I could have done
is
better.
they start to get a little mouthy. They start to get a little more willful.
Yeah.
By 12, when their bodies are changing and their minds are changing, you remember this, you start to differentiate.
Yeah.
You start to think your parents are a little corny.
Yes.
And then by 13, your friends, your peer group becomes more important than your
Yeah.
family. Then all the affection that you had for your family is now transferred over your peer group, because you're young enough to think that you invented fashion, music, and sex.
Yes.
And anything
And you
you guys
believe
come
it.
up with is like the
Yes.
worst thing I could ever do in front of my son is dance. He's like, oh, Dad, don't dance.
You're so dated.
Oh God, you're so corny. But it's really about
so funny.
on an evolutionary and biological scale. that's what they need to do in order to move away from us.
Yeah.
At 13 through 15, which is what my son is going through now, they need so much privacy. And this is a kid who was my shadow.
Yeah, is this so
And
hard?
he,
This has to be
it
hard.
is awful. And I'm in therapy every week. And one day I was like, why am I so beat up?
Yeah.
Why am I so sad? And my therapist said, you're grieving.
Oh,
You're
wow.
grieving at the
I'm
loss.
grieving. And I said, what? I said, oh my God, it hadn't even occurred to me. And he said, you're grieving because your kid's gone. You only get one chance to watch your kids grow
Yeah.
up. And when those stages are gone, they're gone and forever.
I know.
They're done.
I know.
They're done.
I go
So,
through that
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Like even just, the infant stage of this
Right.
tiny little baby to all of a sudden just 2 days ago, she said, Mama, yes. And she's like, doing some things that I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're already like a little human. Like
Right.
stop growing.
And you know what? The thing is, like, those things are all great, but you have to like recognize and be grateful for those moments when you're tired and you feel shitty.
Yes. Yeah.
And you're in a bad mood, because then you just have to stop and go, okay, this isn't going to happen again.
Yeah.
I have to stop and kind of enjoy this.
Enjoy that moment.
You're so
Enjoy
right.
it.
And that actually happens to me a lot when I go in her room and I go to put her down and I'm in her rocking chair and I'm rocking her. And I soak in that moment because I know that moment's going to disappear.
Right.
And I just sit there and I just pray over her and I'm grateful and I thank the universe for bringing this amazing little thing into my life, and that hopefully no matter how bad it gets,
Right,
that I
right.
can still, find that place of gratitude.
And you
despite all
will,
that.
because the thing is, like, biologically as parents, do you watch the Netflix Babies?
Yes.
Oh, it's so
Yes.
good about that thing about the oxytocin.
Yes, we were just
About how
watching
you
2
feel.
nights
I was
ago.
watching it.
But
Isn't
it's
that
like, no
wild?
matter how shitty my kid is now, I still look at him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get mad and I'll get my feelings hurt and
Yeah.
I'll be frustrated, but he's still my baby. I'm still
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
everything about me is still about protecting him and wanting him to have a successful life
Right.
and wanting him to make it. you
Right.
know?
So what I want to do is I want to have those people do a study on people in general, and if they do the right thing, and if they compliment, support, give, does oxytocin be created within the body? The same way that you are rewarded for doing the right thing as a father or as a
Oh.
parent, because they always say that to give means to receive.
Right, right.
Well, I'm wondering if there's actually that same type of feeling that happens just in general. Like if you were just a good
If
person.
you were just a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you'd have to be a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could not be part of the study, so fuck
Well,
that.
how do you feel? I mean, around this kid, you must feel that.
Oh,
you must feel
oh,
that.
no, beyond.
You should
I mean,
see, he's such a good dad.
yeah.
Like it's unreal.
It's hot when they're
It's-
good dads,
It's
right?
so hot.
Yeah.
It's really hot.
it's different for me too because my kids are 27 and 19.
Okay.
And then now we have
His older
Skylar,
boys.
who's
Yeah.
7, going to be 8 months.
And how did the 27 and 19-year-old turn out?
They're both good.
Good.
I
Really
was
good
told
kids.
I was too strict of a parent initially.
Yeah?
Oh,
But
speaking of which, I want to talk to him about.
you want to talk about sex, don't you?
I do. I have a question for you about sex
Yeah.
because Slade has a little fun story to talk about.
Yeah, you
this.
might relate to
But-
this.
All right.
Because I heard a rumor that you had this kind of sex talk with your son when he was a bit younger.
Yes?
I had the same experience because my son, I'm from Alaska.
Oh.
Anchorage, Alaska. And so
Wow.
I would always send my son, ever since he was like 4 years old, he traveled on the plane by himself to go stay with, my sisters and be with his cousins.
Oh, wow.
And at about age 8, he came back one summer. And our home had a separate casitas where he would do his homework, and I could see him across the courtyard.
Right.
All of a sudden, he comes running out, and he's in tears. I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong? He's like, Dad, I accidentally typed in porn.com, and I can't get the windows to go away. They keep popping up,
Yeah.
and he's like just bawling his eyes out. So obviously in that moment, I made him go in there and sit down with me. And we had a very pointed conversation
Yeah.
about sexuality, about the birds and the bees, and
Yeah.
and he's like, well, why do people create this stuff? And I'm like, smacking him on the back of the head, because you look at it. That's why they
Right,
create it.
right.
So like we
That's
talked
an important
very-
conversation to have at 8, especially with a boy.
I think it is.
Yeah.
But so, what age did you have to have it?
We
with
had
Zion?
the age-appropriate conversation with Zion when he was 8. He's always been a curious kid.
Yeah.
But we approached it as science. This is science. This is your body. You're about to go through puberty. It's going to go through changes. This is the parts of your body that's going to have nerve endings on it. It's going to feel good. By the time he was 10, we sent him to a Planned Parenthood class on consent.
Really?
Wait, what? Explain that part to me.
Okay,
Planned
he explained that.
Parenthood-
Yeah, Planned Parenthood has
An age limit, right?
Yeah, it has
restriction?
a class for young kids on sexuality, relationships, and consent.
Oh, like, okay, I
Yes.
get it. I'm saying yes or no.
Yes.
Got it.
At the breakfast table, he was like, he had his fist curled up, and he goes, "Daddy, I want to show you what consent is." I was like, "Okay." He goes, "Try to get me to open my fist." And I was like, "All right, open your fist." And he wouldn't do it. And I was trying to pry his fingers open. He wouldn't do it. And I said, "I demand that you open your fist right now." And he wouldn't do it. So finally, he goes, "You give up?" I said, "I give up." And he goes, "Whether all those things you wanted me to do were about what you wanted. Whether or not I open my fist is my decision,
I love
and that's
that.
consent."
Wow. That's great.
That's pretty brilliant.
That's pretty
for
brilliant.
Being a
For
10-year-old
being a
boy.
10-year-old kid. And it goes beyond that. It was like, what a woman wears is not my consent to comment on it.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, what anybody's appearance doesn't give me consent to say out loud in public what I think about it.
And this is
Yeah.
Planned Parenthood had
Planned
this?
Parenthood, yeah.
That's great.
So
How did you
interesting.
find out that Planned Parenthood had these classes?
We go to this hippie church in Pasadena called All Saints,
Yeah.
and they talked about it in the
great.
youth group that if anybody wants to go this weekend, it's available. Because, boys especially need to learn how to respect women
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
respect their womanhood and respect their own bodies and enough to respect another person's body.
Right. Speaking of which, raising a son in a gay household,
Mm-hmm.
how does that affect his own sexuality? Like, do you think that has affected his sexuality?
Yeah, I think he doesn't have a lot of toxic masculinity.
Mm-hmm.
All his porn searches are hetero.
Wait, what'd you say?
All his porn searches are hetero because we check the phone at the end of the day.
You check
Oh, so-
his phone at the end of the day?
Yeah, because he doesn't have his phone at night because otherwise he'd be up all night.
Okay.
So the phones are turned in at
Oh,
bedtime.
wait, tell me this. I like this rule. Tell me
Yeah.
this rule. So
well, I mean, the kids, if you give them the phone, they're going to text their buddies and everything, and he's going to be up till 3 o'clock in the morning. He's going to wake up.
you
and
take the phone.
It'll be
He has to
impossible to
surrender
take him
the
to school.
phone.
Yeah, yeah.
I love this. So you
That's-
take the
that's
phone
brilliant,
away.
actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
At night.
And then
he gets it back after school.
But you look and you see that if he's looked up porn.
We have alerts. There's an algorithm in the parental controls,
Controls, yeah.
Like if anything comes about drugs or about sex or about blah
Oh
blah
my
blah blah blah.
gosh, this is
And
so
then we
good to know.
Yeah, but it's like I kind of want to give him the space to be curious.
Yeah.
Because you want privacy, and
Yeah.
you should have privacy.
Yeah.
That's a healthy part of development. But this is like the equivalent of sending your kid out into the street.
Right.
Anybody can text them. Anybody can pretend to be anybody else.
Uh-huh.
So as his
very
parents,
true,
we have
very
to keep
true.
an eye on that. Did we get another thing on the yeah.
No, no.
So paranoid
The-
now.
I know, right?
Yeah,
The notes are, hey,
Yeah.
dummy, touch upon this point.
I know, but it's like you had a 27 and 19-year-old. You didn't go through the iPhone thing.
No, I
No.
did not go through the iPhone thing. That got bypassed. But
Yeah.
see, that's why I think these are.
And you're
such-
going to go through that with your kids, and who knows how sophisticated that technology.
Well, Gretchen
is
doesn't
when
know, but
you're-
I'm chipping our daughter. That's a whole
Oh,
other
Lordy,
conversation.
here we go. No, but
like
I do
that
have
Black
a question
Mirror
for you.
episode.
Oh my
Right?
gosh, right? So what I read was that your son is considered pansexual. Mm-hmm. Can you explain that to me? Because I have no idea what that
He
means.
is kind of kids.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly.
It means that he is attracted to either gender or either gender identity. There are a lot of kids in his school who are, they say they're non-binary or they
Gender fluid?
Yeah, gender fluid. They present as female or they present as male. Kids today, they don't want to be put into a box, and it's the wildest thing. And they're not like my generation where we just apologize for coming out like, I'm gay, please don't kill me.
Yeah.
These kids are like, I'm this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
deal with it. And we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
These are my pronouns. I mean, they're really like militant.
So did your son come home and say to you, "I'm pansexual"? Like, how did
This
that?
is the weird thing. Our friend is a therapist, one
Yeah.
of our best friends, because he plays with her kid. He came out to her
He came out to her. Okay.
and then told her to tell us.
Oh, shut up.
And
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
funny.
you can tell us anything.
Yeah.
Like, really, we're the parents to tell.
Yeah.
But he's trying to find himself. He's trying to, who knows where it's going to end up. But it's like we're giving him the freedom. We were both raised in super religious households. Where these
Interesting.
kind of conversations didn't
didn't
even
happen,
take
yeah.
place.
Yeah.
And our thing is like, as long as it's consenting and you guys are safe and figure it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So are you ever afraid that people in the outside are
Mm-hmm.
judging you guys because of your son's now, pansexual
Yeah.
identity,
Right.
and saying, "Oh, they're feeling this way or confused this way because
They have gay parents.
Yes.
I thought about that. And I think when I was a new parent, I was ultra aware of being queer parents. Like, the light is on you.
Mm-hmm.
We're walking around with a toddler who's 5, who's not, doesn't look like us.
Right.
We're a family. I always said we used to cause the what the fuck triangle, as in what the fuck are you three doing together? Especially in Orange County. I'd be like,
Especially in Orange County. Yep.
But I, you know this as a mom, and you know this as a dad. I've put in the hours now for a good 11 years,
Yeah.
and so whether or not I'm a good parent or a fit parent is no longer up for discussion.
I love that.
I get up in the morning, and I'm not patting my own back. And like when you say, you know, I really appreciate what you're doing, or it's amazing what you're doing. That's true on one hand, but on the other hand, I feel like my husband and I aren't doing anything that people from the beginning of time haven't been doing.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's like
Yeah, but what you are doing, and the thing that's so great is that you do have this platform, and I think you're helping people overcome stereotypes.
Yeah, that's
You know,
very true.
we talked a lot all the time about people's ignorance, and
Right.
they choose not to educate themselves.
Right.
They pass judgment.
Yeah.
There's all this crap that exists in our society, which is frankly ridiculous. So I mean, that's the whole point
because
behind.
it's easier to discriminate against somebody you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But when you meet somebody and they tell you their story and you get to know them as people, then you're like, oh.
But isn't that to us? That's the ignorance. That's
Yeah.
that's
But you know
choosing
what
to
I-
not educate
Yeah.
yourself.
But you know what I've realized? That hatred and feeling uncomfortable comes from a place of fear. And people sometimes need to, they're uncomfortable because they don't understand it.
Yeah, they don't know how to respond to it.
Yeah, they don't know how to respond, or they don't want
yeah.
to ask a question. Like the question I just asked, it's not an easy question to ask, but like I think it's important that on our Knott Too Taboo podcast
Right.
that we talk about the taboo subjects so that people out there can start to understand and start to be more educated and start to be more knowledgeable about these things.
And
even-
it's okay to say I don't know.
exactly.
It's okay to say I don't know. We have a niece, my favorite niece, Abby, who has Down syndrome. And her mom was a special needs teacher, and she's the best mom in the world. And she's our favorite niece because she's always in the moment. She's always like telling the truth. She's a
Yeah.
truth teller.
Yeah.
And before I had a niece who had Downs, I wasn't comfortable.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know the whole story, but I've
Right.
had to educate myself since
Right.
then. And also I've gotten to know this kid as a person.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, get to know her personhood and her personally.
Right.
And I love her.
Right.
You know?
But
So-
see, it's such
yeah.
a good point because it's like you were uncomfortable before
Right.
and you didn't know how to act around
Right.
a child.
I don't know
that had
how to
Down
act,
syndrome.
yeah.
Or you didn't know what to
Yeah.
say. Or you
Don't
didn't know,
take that
Yeah.
You
personally.
know what I mean, though? That's what
Yeah.
happens for us
Yeah.
because it's a place of fear of like,
Right.
oh, do you say hello? Do you not say hello? Do you ignore him? Do you
Right.
this? Do you that?
Right.
But it's not until you personally experience it that you, or someone helps educate you about it, that you feel,
Right.
better about
Right.
it. So here's my question for you
Okay.
as we're wrapping this up.
What's with all the questions?
You're gonna steal my question, aren't you?
Go. You want to ask it? Okay, go.
Yes, I will make out with you.
And go. Yes. No, just kidding.
Well, let's wrap this right up then.
All right.
Go.
I got my special cherry flavor chapstick on and everything. No, just with the conversation that's happening, and the reason for all the questions is because you're helping to educate us,
Okay.
educate our listener, and that's the whole goal of this podcast. So I want to know what you would like others to know about families like yours, where either it's biracial, like whatever it is, because it's outside the norm.
Sure.
Right, which is ridiculous that we have to say that.
Right.
But what is it that you'd like other people to know? Like what is it you'd like to say to those people and have them understand about your family?
But my family's really, at the end of the day, my family's not that different from yours.
No.
I have a kid who's 15 years old. He's a pain in the ass. He thinks he knows everything. I have to get him up and get him ready for school. I make meals. I want him to be successful. I want him to go out in the world. I want him to be an ethical, good person.
Yeah.
I feel like our role as parents is to raise kids who make the world a better place.
Yeah.
And I'm always saying to him, the world doesn't need one more selfish person.
Yeah.
So true.
Because if you look at the body of humanity, if you look at the body, a biological body, if there's a cell that only cares about itself and it's not helping the other cells, that's called cancer.
Yes.
Do you know, if you just care about yourself and you're not contributing to the rest of the body, and I said, your job and this thing is to take all your talents and all your passion and all your goodness and share it with the world and make it a better place. And as long as you do that, then I could rest easy knowing that I did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But at the end of the day, we're just like any other, we want the same things straight people want. It's just the only difference is we're gay, so we want nicer things.
I really love that answer because straight people are shooting for total mediocrity. So I love the fact that
All right, Alec, we're gonna change it up now. We're gonna play a little fun game. Are you ready for a game? Okay. So because you've been in Hollywood, you know a lot of actors. And
You're
you've been,
big time, by the way.
Big time.
Oh,
You've done a lot.
wow.
You're huge.
You've done a lot of things. We're gonna call. We're
Do you
gonna
just
play a
ever like
game.
look at her like in the middle of the night or after? Are you used to this?
What?
No,
Look
no,
at
no.
me?
She
Yeah.
catches me actually staring at her.
Yeah.
Because I find her to be so beautiful. And
She goes, "What are you looking at?"
That's exactly what she said. Don't stare too close at me.
No,
Personal space.
You know what's so funny? Every morning I wake up and I'm like at my absolute worst, and he's like, "You're so beautiful." I'm like, "Oh my god."
What's your absolute worst? What is it?
She doesn't
How-
have one. She's
I
full
just,
of it.
you know when you wake up first thing in the morning, you have no makeup. I don't have these lashes. My
Yeah.
hair's not done. I
Right,
don't,
right.
you know, like
Right.
you just don't. You're like you
Yeah, but
wake up.
that's
You have
sexy
like
to me.
you have like dirty mouth. Like you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
not like you're not
Her
feeling
hair's
pretty.
all messed up. I want to
Yeah.
pretend I was responsible.
Yeah.
Like I called my own name last night, and you woke up looking
There
like
you
that. Yeah.
Do you
Okay,
guys have a
back.
big bed?
Yes, we have the Tempur-Pedic bag, like
Yeah,
old people
I wanna
with the
get that.
separate beds.
Yeah, you can jump up and down, and that wine
Yes.
glass won't.
And
Yes.
it vibrates.
And it vibrates.
And it
does
vibrates.
We have a California king bed because my husband doesn't spoon and he doesn't want to have anything to do with me in the middle of the night. He's like, stay over there.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so our bed, because it's like two separate beds.
Uh-huh.
Whenever we try to spoon, he falls between the cracks.
That's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he
Guaranteed,
he
no matter
like-
what, I'm gonna get some crack. Doesn't matter, but I will get some.
Yeah.
So funny. See, he's a
That's one of
comedian
those
too.
two jokes. That's the
Yeah,
crack
it
joke.
is.
That is
It
just
really
one
is.
of the
It's a good one.
Okay, so this game is called Guess Your Co-Star.
Guess my. Oh God, I'm gonna fail at this. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so,
You've worked with a lot of people.
Yeah.
okay, so let's see.
Honey, should we have been nicer to him? He knows a lot of people.
Right on this
Okay.
lot
Anyway.
too.
Anyway, so
Okay, so broke Instagram gathering. Yeah, I don't know what the game is.
I can explain what the game is. The fact
my
that he's
God.
worked with so many celebs over the years, we thought it'd be fun to give you some clues.
Okay.
And have you guess some of your famous co-stars.
Okay.
So we'll give you a little tip. And then
Do I win anything?
Yes, a
Yes.
hug from Slade. I would say
no
kiss,
butt out,
but he would
all
be
in,
mad.
and I might even wrap a
Okay.
leg around the
All
back.
right, all right. Booze is good
Kiss
too.
on the neck,
Okay.
nibble on the ear. I might.
All right, all right.
Oh, he's
Solid.
going big.
Oh,
He
Okay.
smelled
Okay.
really good. Black orchid. I
Yeah,
took
Black
note of that.
Orchid.
It smelled great.
Okay, so here's the first one.
All right.
Okay, so this person broke Instagram, gathering 1 million followers in 5 hours and 16 minutes.
Oh, okay. I know who that is.
Okay, who?
It's Jennifer Aniston.
Oh,
so good.
Okay, and
She was so skinny it scared me.
When?
Really?
When?
I was like in '99 when I was on Friends.
yeah, I was gonna say you
the
were
whole cast.
You were in
the
Friends.
housekeeper?
You're the
I was the housekeeper who slept with Chandler's father. Yeah. Every morning, every Thanksgiving, people send me the meme: "More turkey, Mr. Chandler."
So she was skinny back then.
All of them were. It was like there was no craft service table because they wanted all the food delivered to their rooms. They all looked like lollipop heads. Like they had these big heads and these like skinny. I was like,
Really?
Yeah.
That was me back in the day on
Scared me.
Housewives. When I look back at pictures, I feel like I was
You're
a
like
lollipop head.
really.
Yeah,
skinny.
it was
really skinny.
really never me.
I'll have
Yeah.
a Tic Tac for lunch, please.
Literally.
Yeah. yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. You ask the next one.
Okay.
Okay, so this person was nominated for a Grammy for the Song of the Year called "The Best for Last."
No, you said it wrong, you tool. It's called Save the Best for Last.
Could you not have this
Oh.
argument in front of me?
I mean,
it's kind of
come on,
awkward.
Gretchen.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
Can
It's
you not
Christmas.
read?
Can we make it a little hard? You give him the name of the
You
song. He knows
legit
exactly
can't
who the
read.
artist is.
He
Vanessa
can't read.
Williams.
See, he knew.
Oh, you
Williams.
are good.
See, Gretchen, way to go.
I was obsessed. I used to stare at her too.
Okay, so but you played the flamboyant host of a fictional gossip and news show on Ugly Betty
That was
with
a real
her.
stretch. Yeah. Suzuki St. Pierre. I was the yeah.
How is Vanessa? I'm curious.
So cool.
Yeah,
So
I feel like
cool.
she would
I
be
mean,
really
just
nice.
like, yeah, she grew up kind of a misfit kid because she was the only black girl in an upstate kind of hick town in New York.
Interesting.
And so she's very accommodating. And one day we were filming and I was like, you've made everybody forget that you were Miss America.
Yeah.
Like nobody remembers that.
don't remember.
They don't remember the first thing about that. And like that was the biggest scandal. She was the first black Miss America.
Yeah.
And then Penthouse came out with some naked pictures and she was dethroned. And then like 2 years later, she was a recording artist and nobody remembered. She
Yeah.
completely reinvented herself.
But were
love
they
that.
hot pictures?
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question. I want to go back to Jennifer real quick. Do
Mm-hmm.
you, if you saw Jennifer or the cast today, would they remember you and be cool with you?
I don't know. She probably wouldn't remember me because there was such a rotating cast of guest stars, you
Got
know.
it.
I did see Matthew Perry years later.
Yeah.
And he kind of squinted at me and blew smoke in my face like, oh, I know who you are. yeah.
I'm just always curious about that. Okay, next one.
So this individual, actually, Gretchen has something in common with her.
Uh-oh.
We know her.
Oh.
She was Miss Corpus Christi USA and a dancer with Pussycat Dolls. Gretchen has also been a dancer and a performer with Pussycat Dolls.
In Vegas.
She was a pussycat doll?
She danced with the Pussycat Dolls.
Is this
But the giveaway is Miss Corpus Christi.
Is it Constance Marie?
It is not.
Nope.
Who is it? Shangela. No,
It
it's
is not.
who is it?
Who's Shangela?
I'll
drag
give you
queen.
another hint. She was part of Desperate Housewives.
Eva Longoria.
There
Yes, Eva Longoria.
You know what I didn't know? I didn't
She
know
was
that
a
she was a
pussycat
I
doll?
didn't know she was a dancer.
She was a dancer with Pussycat Dolls.
She was?
She must have been the tiniest pussycat doll ever.
I know.
Gretchen
I
came
didn't-
in a close second then.
She was
No,
little.
what tiny?
Like
What are you talking about? I'm
we
not
used to
tiny like
laugh because
Eva.
her
She's, like,
hairdresser
really tiny.
Gabor was like 6'7", and he said when he put on her makeup, it looked like he was playing with a Bratz doll. Like he could fit, she could fit in the palm of her hand.
You know what I gotta say? Eva has probably been one of the kindest, most generous celebrities that we've ever
Yeah,
met.
She's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I know her mother.
She
Really?
really is
No, because
so
we've done
sweet.
appearances in Texas.
Oh yeah.
And we've been to other
Are
events.
you? Oh, you're not from Texas. You're from Alaska.
I'm from Alaska.
Yeah.
This one went to school in Texas.
Oh,
Baylor
and her
University.
mother was a special ed teacher, and Eva has a sister who's special needs,
Oh,
so
she
she's
does,
very involved
okay.
in that community as well.
But what I love about Eva is, I was just mentioning, like, do they remember who you are? Even, like, we've only met her a couple times. It's not like we're best friends or
Right.
anything. But I swear, every time we see her, she's so,
She always
like,
does
that.
she's
She's
like,
very
oh,
nice.
hi, guys.
I
And, like, she's very
never
kind.
think anybody's gonna remember me.
Well, but that's
Ever.
my point.
Ever.
There's a lot of people that don't, and
Yeah.
you've met them, like, several times.
I ran
and they
into
don't.
Jay Leno at the Whole Foods, and he's like, "Hey, you're really funny. You should be on the show." And I was like, "I was on the show last
Don't
week.
even get me started.
I've been
about
on the
him.
show 3 times."
There's a whole
Same
story.
experience. This one knows Jay.
No,
He
like,
spent time with
personally
him.
knows
He does
Jay.
the
My-
same thing to her.
my-
Somebody
my
told me, "Don't take it
fiance-
personally."
My fiance was like one of his best friends, and I spent a lot of time with Jay. And then I saw him a couple years ago after my fiance died from cancer, and he acted like he didn't even know who I was. It was weird. But, okay, so the next
questions left.
one
2 questions
is
left.
successful stand-up comedian rumored to have collection of over 500 white sneakers.
Oh, Jerry Seinfeld.
Yes.
Yeah,
good
yeah.
job. Ding,
He
ding,
knows his
ding.
celebrity.
He was so tidy. He was the cleanest heterosexual man I've ever seen.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Good info. I love these
So
little side
clean.
infos. Okay, and
Yeah.
the last one. Ready?
Now,
One.
Can you say this? He's a quadruple crown winner.
Uh-oh.
I wanted to
We're
say the word
crowning.
quadruple for you so that it would take a minute because you.
Really? Really? You think I can't say the word quadruple?
To my
shut
point,
up.
folks. To my point.
I
I was trying to help you
quadruple.
out. I was trying to. You know what?
Quadruple.
Loose lips sink ships. Gretchen.
Quadruple. We need to
Why-
put that on a digicard
Why
so you can
couldn't
play it over.
How
Like a
did you know I
quadruple.
wasn't going to be able to say that word.
Oh my God!
Quadruple.
I watched you stumble over your lips for 11 years.
Quadruple.
That's good that you know
I
me
was
well.
trying to help you.
Yeah.
One of only few to win quadruple.
To my point, I know my wife. I know my
You
wife.
have me messed up. Quadruple
Okay.
crown of awards. You're such a shithead. Okay, you do it.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, this individual was one of the only individuals to win the quadruple crown of awards: season
show
in
off.
Golden Globe, SAG, BAFTA, and Oscar.
That I've worked with?
Apparently, you have. He's good looking.
Oh, it's a man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Like
won a
sexual
BAFTA.
chocolate. I'm giving you a hint.
Tay Diggs?
Nope.
Sexual
I would agree that guy
chocolate.
kinda is sexual chocolate.
Well, you said chocolate.
yeah.
Who's sexual chocolate?
Think about it. He
I
has to
should know
sing.
this.
He has to act. Recording artist. I mean, he does it all.
And you were
Katie
in the
Holmes.
episode of A Star Is Almost Born on.
Katie Holmes? You said Katie Holmes.
Oh, I said that as a clue.
He's been with Katie Holmes?
This is
Have worked
funny.
with Tom Cruise?
Okay,
Who
you.
is- okay, give me
Who
another
did
hint.
Who did Katie? Who did Katie?
Jamie Foxx, buddy.
Jamie
Don't
Foxx.
give him the
Oh my
answer,
God.
Gretchen.
Well, we were going to be here all day.
Yeah, but it was kinda
sexual
fun.
chocolate. Oh my God,
Oh
Jamie
my God, oh my
Foxx.
God, oh my God.
Oh, we had to reach back.
Oh my
We did.
gosh. Okay, that was a good job. Okay, do we get a hug and a kiss out of that one or what?
He and I will embrace later for a lengthy amount of
Okay.
time. Depends
Okay.
on when his
Good
hard
job. You
out
got most
is.
of them right. Thanks for sharing all those. It was
Jamie
good.
Foxx.
Good job.
He won a BAFTA. Wow.
All right, Alec, tell us where people can find you and
You
what
can find
projects
me
you
on
have going
social
on.
media, Instagram at Alec Mappa, Twitter at Alec Mappa. I have a bunch of movies showing right now on Amazon. I have Granddaddy Daycare with Danny Trejo.
That sounds
I have a
fun.
movie coming out with Ellen Burstyn shortly. Ellen Burstyn and Anne Margaret. I don't know when that's on yet. On the DC Universe, you can see me as Animal, Vegetable, Mineral Man on Doom Patrol.
I
play
wanted
a-
to be Animal,
a
Vegetable Man.
Super villain. I recur on Henry Danger, which is a kid show
Yeah.
on Nickelodeon as Jack Friddleman,
So
a
you're not
crazed
busy at
tycoon.
all,
You know,
ever.
well, listen, I'm either home or I'm working. So I'm either home cooking and doing laundry and being a dad, or I'm working.
You're working.
Wow.
I don't leave the house.
Well, that's why we were so excited for you to actually spend some time with us, because we know how important and what a big deal you are.
We know how busy you are, so we really appreciate you coming out here and meeting
Will you
with us.
remember me when we run into each other?
Of
Absolutely.
course.
At the South Coast. What's that? What's the big
South Coast
mall?
Plaza.
South Coast Plaza.
I promise when
I
I
love
see
it.
you not to go. I promise not to call you Rex Lee.
Oh my
Oh
god.
gosh, that happens a lot too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alec
Thank
Mappa,
you.
for coming in and
Yeah.
being our amazing guest.
Another episode of Knott Too Taboo.
Thank you, Alec.
Thank you.
So fun. I appreciate you sharing like personal stuff like that.
Absolutely, that's the best stuff. I mean, the more personal is, the more people are
And I
like,
think it's great because we
Thank
really
you.
want to, help educate.
Awesome.
congratulations on your kid and your
Thank
baby.
you.
Congratulations on
Let's
your
take a
baby.
picture real quick.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
thank you
oh.
for all sorts of pictures.
Gotcha.
That was super cute. Very fun.
Throw my
Go
camera.
grab it. Go grab it. Go grab it. Quick.
I can
He-
try.
He has the heart out of one, but just go grab it real quick because it's only 12:30.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
I have my professional camera, so we look good.
Okay.
This is your first
Yeah.
second. Ready?
'Kay.
One. You like this way?
Uh-huh.
This way. 1, 2, 3. Cute. Looking good.
Thank you. Are you on the Insta as
At Gretchen Rossi.
Gretchen?
And don't
But, like-
post anything until the episode's airing.
Oh, shit.
I want to take a picture of you.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Can we turn on the flash?
I will tell you why.
Okay.
My daughter's gonna freak out because our #1 show is Henry Danger.
Oh,
I love it.
It's our
Let's do one more,
favorite
one more.
show, and she is gonna.
Will you do
die.
one more with the flash on, lads?
Yeah,
And then we'll get
Flash
back?
Ola.
Ready? 1. Let me see the
And we
logo.
can't believe it's ending. We're very upset.
1, 2, 3. We'll flash.
Oh, it didn't turn on.
Let's try it again. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
Just
Yeah,
push
it's
it down
becoming
like it's so bad,
Danger
that's right.
Force. It's spinning off into a new show with Captain Man.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, it is.
What happened? Why is Captain Man?
Because all the kids grew up.
They're too old.
Yeah, they're all
Are they
like
gonna get younger
16,
kids?
17. All the kids are like this
Are they
again.
gonna? They're
Yeah.
gonna. Oh, they're
Yeah,
just
there's a whole.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
The